What's up? Welcome to the channel. Today we are at the Palm Beach International Boat Show, and you can hear it's definitely boat show talk and helicopters and all that kind of stuff going on around here. And I'm joined with JB Curl from Redeck.
John, nice to see you.
JB, thanks for coming on. Thanks for hanging out.
My pleasure.
We have a problem with our boat. We were doing a repair on a piece of the deck when we were taking out our fuel tank, putting in a new one, and some resin got onto some of the non-skid that was molded in to a hatch that takes up the entire middle of the boat. So we had to sand that all down. We're thinking about different kinds of redecking options. There's foam options out there. There's a few different kinds of things.
Sure.
But you have a pretty interesting option that actually just looks more like factory than anything else. Tell us about it.
Well, John, that molded pattern that's on your boat was developed by Gibco Flex Mold over 30 years ago. And that pattern that happens to be on your Pursuit, am I right?
Right.
It's a Pursuit. That's a pattern called our 118 pattern, right? It's that little pyramid that's sanded off. It's a nice pattern. It's comfortable. It's comfortable to kneel on. If you're down on your knees or you have to clean it, it's easy to clean. It's not going to tear up your girlfriend's bathing suit if she sits on it like sand is going to. And it's not going to wear out like the foam. You're not going to have to replace this in 2 or 3 years, right? So what we did was we came up with a product called Redeck, and Redeck is a gel coat sheet. This is actually made of gel coat. It's white. It comes in sheets that are 4 feet wide to 12 feet long, and you buy it by the square foot. So if you need 2 square feet or 4 square feet, we'll sell it to you that way. And you just cut it with a pair of shears to the shape that you want, and you stick it down.
So when you're sticking it down, are you gluing it down? Are you epoxying it down? Like how do we attach it?
Great question. There's 2 ways to do that. One is it comes without an adhesive, so you can epoxy it in place, or you can buy it with a 3M adhesive on it, which we have found to be incredibly durable, which you can just stick it down without having to go the epoxy route.
I like easy.
Yeah.
Easy is definitely the route for me.
Yeah.
Is there a use case? What's the use case for not using the adhesive if people wanted to epoxy it down?
So if people have a real comfortable working knowledge of working with epoxies and vacuum bagging and that kind of thing, that's where the professionals do a really good job with putting this material down using epoxy. Even the adhesive material, the 3M adhesive, we have found will actually destroy the substrate trying to take it up, so I have confidence in that. But the real true permanent bond is going to be the epoxy.
I think for me, for somebody doing their boat in their driveway, it's going to be peel and stick.
Yeah.
That is for sure. So we peel it down, we stick it. Is that it? Is just peel and stick and done?
So let me show you. So we send it to you with the adhesive on it, and it's in 4-inch pieces. So we've already put one piece down, right? We peeled off the tape, stuck one end down, and then you just peel the next one down, just keep taking it down, peel the next one off, and put it down. You'd sand the edge to chamfer the edge, so you've got a nice transition.
Okay.
But I would recommend with the adhesive that you put either a gel coat bead around it or a bead of a polyurethane adhesive, like a 5200 style product, right?
Gotcha.
And that's going to seal this so that in case the boat's on a trailer and it's sitting up a little high and there's a water sitting in there, you don't want the water intruding and possibly taking the adhesive off down the road.
Gotcha. So when prepping to lay the adhesive down, I'm assuming that you just do a wipe with acetone.
Yeah, sand at 220, wipe with acetone.
Perfect. Okay. And then you finish it off with a bead of 5200 or whatever kind of sealant, a urethane style sealant. Sounds pretty easy. Color. Does it come in?
Comes in white.
Okay.
And then we have white.
We
actually have gray too.
Well, we're going with white.
But if you want to change the color, you can change it by painting it or gel coating over it.
Okay.
Right. And I know it might seem a little awkward to some people. Hey, how do you prep that to do that? But we have a product called BioSolve, which is a wipe that you wash this with before you gel coat it or you paint it, which will prepare it. You don't have to sand it.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're going to paint it, so maybe we can go over doing that.
Yeah.
And the wipe with BioSolve as well when we do it.
Yeah.
So that sounds great. And you also have one more product that is for like spot repairs.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So the other thing that's nice about this is we have to remember this is gel coat, so it's repairable. And how we would repair that is I have all the female patterns, right? So if I match the female to the male, I can put that down, lock it in place. To truly do this, you wax the whole area first, and then you take a Dremel tool and you Dremel to the bottom of the non-skid pattern itself. You put down the pattern that matches it, peel it back, put some gel coat in here, create a wave of gel coat out in front, squeegee this so that it's tight. The gel coat goes tight, you get all the excess out of it. When it sets, peel this off and it will repair that spot that you have.
That's excellent, because we definitely have a couple of spots around the gunnel that we're going to have to use that to replace that where there's a couple holes.
I actually have 66 different female patterns for different molded non-skid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, to see any of those patterns, to see all the different products they offer, your website, which is linked below, is
gibcoflexmold.com or redecknonskid.com.
both of those links will be below, so do go ahead and check them out and see what kind of patterns they have. I'm sure that they have the pattern that matches your boat, and reach out to them. JB,
Thanks, John.
thanks for being on the show, and thanks for helping us with this project.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Cool.
seeing that. And then we'll,
As far as measuring, you think we should lay it out on top of it and just like cut it with a straight edge down that way, and then sort of trim it into it, because this is the outline of the shape that we're going for?
right.
Or should we get some cardboard, tape it together, and make like get that all trimmed in to make a template, flip that over, and trim it on that table to? What do you think? It's the best way to do that.
Well, you gave us a couple different ways we could do it.
What's the right way? And my straight edge that I've got, my longest, bestest, goodest Harbor Freight straight edge, is this.
Does it reach? And it reaches.
Ah, look at that. Thank you, Harbor Freight.
So it reaches.
Okay.
Why don't we pull a measurement from side to side
Well, I don't want to use that to measure because I don't
and
trust that thing.
see if it's square?
Where's my best good? There you are. Okay.
More than likely it's not, because this was cut out of a piece of,
Yeah.
but it could be.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And we're gonna go our measuring. So we got like 46 and 7/8 really, and then on this side. It's kind of hard to see. 46. Yeah, we're pretty close actually. 46 and I don't know. We kind of lose the line there. I'm gonna call it square. I say
Okay. Now do a cross. See what our distance is across.
Okay. $34 and 7/8. $34 and 7/8, yeah. And towards the edge, I mean, it tapers before the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. It's pretty square.
Then
Let's just do a square cut and then trim it when it's on there.
then we'll cut the radius. We'll do the radiuses.
And we can just do that with a razor blade. Just maybe put a piece of cardboard under it to,
Well, what I would like to do is find a
Ah. Is that our radius?
I mean, that radius is dang near perfect. You take that line to that line there, there's your radius. See it?
Well, that's a good trick.
So we
Okay.
do that. We'll mark it. We call it macaroni.
Cool, let's do it. What is that? Blood? Probably.
You never know.
Now I'm thinking we want to use this sparingly because there's other little spots around the boat that we can non-skid, like the back and stuff like that. So let's see. Going this way is our way.
Okay.
Sheet should be stored flat at 70 degrees or greater. It's probably fine. Okie dokie.
So we're gonna put, there's not a factory edge on this thing. And you see how it's,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to put a,
Put a little beveled edge on there.
so yes, well, as straight as we can get it. Cut it on the,
Just on the edge.
yeah, let the table be your,
Let the table know like that.
yeah.
All right. Bowed out a little bit over there, but that's all right.
Is this scrap?
Yeah, it's scrap. We can use it.
All right, I need to count. See these stars right here?
You gotta.
I want to get this line.
Yep.
So I got to pull it down.
right in the middle of them.
You tell me which way we got to go.
Now you got to come up a little bit here. Dead nuts. Square as it is.
Okay.
You see too here, we got a little flex in this.
Yeah, I see that.
We're gonna have to, well, on the other side, when we trim that one, then we're gonna have to roll that out.
Right. Okay. So, do you want to use a knife so
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
better control?
Yeah, I do. And let me put a brand new blade in that. With these kinds of things, I always like to put a brand new blade in.
Damn right. Give your best chance.
That way, whenever it inevitably comes out wrong, I know it was me,
Die.
not the tool. What's the saying? A poor mechanic blames his tools, or a poor craftsman blames his tools?
I always blame my tools. Can't be me.
Can't be me. Straight. There we go.
Okay, now let's see how good we lay up against this line.
All right, so our line is right. And it kind of curves around those edges over there.
Yeah. You want it here? I'm on it here.
I'm lined up right there,
Okay,
right on it.
so what we want to do,
Clamp this down here with board, like a flat thing.
we can. What we want to do, we want to measure this again from this edge to this edge. Get that number. Then hold this here. Clamp our straight edge with all these bubbles out. Clamp our straight edge right on that and cut this line again. And then we'll do the same for this
bottom and
line,
top.
this line. Okay, while that thing's clamped down on that end, we're going to bring this thing here like so. So we have these.
It's strips. So you lay down one strip, work your way across.
All right, let's take this one piece off. Stick this one down.
Start with you and work to me. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unclamp and then one by one go the other direction.
Yeah, let's see how that works.
I think that's the right call. That's pretty convenient how they segment it.
It's almost like he designed it.
Oh, you know. There, I'll hold it from this side and you peel. Plan? Okay.
You got it.
All right. Oh yeah.
JB is a genius, ain't he?
Dude, this is good stuff. I can see what he's saying about the 5200 because that's a hard transition right there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we
Which
do a little
we
beat
have
of
a little
52.
bit, and we also have the pettit stuff too.
Yeah, we could do any of that.
Let's see, because I think the only 52 we have is the stuff that you brought, the little tubes.
Yeah.
It's old. I don't know if it's still good. Let's see. Let's go to the cabinet of the mysteries.
But you know what? We're not 52ing it today.
Okay.
The reason being, Mike is way better at that.
Oh, I got you.
We want to finesse here. Now, if we wanted to hold down, last a long time and nobody see it, I'm your guy.
Okay.
We want Freddie, and we do,
Yeah, we do.
and Mikey. That's pretty damn good right there.
That is better than Redeck.
Oh yeah. I think we're just fine. Our radius has turned out good,
Yeah, that was a good idea.
so I'm
Oh,
pleased.
where's my best good little razor blade? There's a little trim piece that's still on here.
Yeah,
That adhesive is strong. I mean, that's
He said it like it
that's
is.
not coming up.
I think
This is probably one of our best, our most. Without Mikey here to,
Might be
to
like, who
guide
came
us.
Who came helped you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I saw that little ort there. I was like, I wasn't even gonna bother with it.
I know, but I'm gonna,
I know you are.
because I almost got it too.
I know you do.
But see, now I'm getting excited. And I'm like, no. Okay, all right, here we go. Perfect.
With that line right there.
That was the top line though, the one that had, because we flipped it.
Yeah. That one's pretty straight too.
This one's good. They all are. JB, thank you for being on the show with us again. You make a great product. This is awesome. This is genuinely cool. Look at that. It looks, I mean, don't look at this part. This,
No, once we
brand
once we get it
spanking
painted,
new.
This thing's gonna look beautiful.
non-skid done. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be too.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely ultra happy with that.